Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so T-Mobile suspended my service as expected. I gave them a call, and essentially what I came to understand is that there was a confusing situation taking place in regards to the transaction itself. Because they were duplicate, the prices were the same exact price, $53.87. One transaction went through. The latest one went through. The one that they're tripping over was back on the 11th. And I looked at my statement and it didn't show any transaction whatsoever for the 11th to T-Mobile, but it did show me a restoration fee, a charge in regard, not restoration fee, but a bounce back fee. In other words, it showed that some transaction was bounced back, and as a result, they charged me $30. My bank did. But it didn't tell me what that transaction was, so I assumed it was T-Mobile. Back on the 11th, and now T-Mobile's essentially saying, we want to suspend you because you didn't keep up with the payment. But I'm like, that payment had ran through 24 hours prior to her calling me. Or rather, that situation being brought to my attention, and when I called her. So, yeah, man, that's what's going on, man. T-Mobile's still harassing the hell out of me for nickels and dimes and pennies, so... Today I get to check out of the hotel and get to go to the NoHo Hotel. My uncle is going to be sending me whatever he sends me in regards to that. And I got to try to take care of T-Mobile, $53, whatever it's going to be, to stay on past 11 p.m. tonight. Otherwise, they're going to cut me off in the morning. So, you know, this is what happens when you don't get rid of T-Mobile. This is what happens. You know what I mean? They're kicking the can down the road. I keep doing these... split payments to keep from having to pay them 100 and whatever the hell it is every month, and as a result, stuff like this happens, where, you know, if for some reason they run the transaction that's not in there, now you got all types of problems where they're trying to cut you off. You got to call people and pay money and all types. It's an irritating situation. The bill is entirely too high for what it is I'm doing with the phone that I have, which has been outdated. You know, you look at commercials and they're offering new customers a fourth of what you're paying a month. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I just have to get rid of them. I've been dealing with them in negative ways for a very long time in this regard. And this is just another one of those situations where it make life hard on people who are trying to keep up with the nonsense of their payment scale, and you know, go through tough times. They don't really have nothing for you in regards to fixing it so that you can pay in increments or nothing like that. So, you know, I'm just tired of them, man. I've been tired of them for like 10 years, bro. It's been years and years and years of this. I've documented a lot of this on the channel. And, you know, unfortunately, they could not, you know, get to the bottom of this when I spoke to the lady on the 24th. So as a result, I just assumed that it was a mistake in regards to their end, not a transaction that actually took place 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago that didn't go through for whatever reason. She wasn't able to tell me. That was a little bit of confusion there. So I don't know, man. I think this is just going to propel me to get rid of T-Mobile, to go to somewhere else and find another mobile spot for my phone carrier, because to have to still be going through this. I was complaining about this and stressing about this a whole year ago with them, where they were doing this every week. Every week was a problem, and I kept on telling them what I was going through, and they kicked the can down the road. And then it's just, I can't believe I'm still dealing with these people. That's really what it comes down to. I've been tired of T-Mobile for years, bro. So yeah, man, more T-Mobile stress, dog. I thought I was out of the woods with them as it pertains to, you know, the bill was being paid. It wasn't really an issue, but now it's like, here we go again with them cutting me off and me having to call somebody, and now I got 24 hours or less to try to pay them some money, and I still got to make sure this room is paid for tomorrow. It's just like, yo, this is not worth it. Nothing about this is worth it, man. So that's pretty much what it is, man. I want to give everybody a heads up. I appreciate everybody for rocking with BDF through these unhappy videos, but that's what it is, man. Therapy session. So that's pretty much it. Other than that, I'm gonna be getting ready to get out of here. You know, just frustrated with that. That's one less thing I really want to be considering when I have to check out of this room and get into a motel for a night, to come back tomorrow and make sure I have the money for that. You know, T-Mobile is the last thing I'm trying to be worried about, bro. So hopefully what my uncle sends will be sufficient enough to take care of that. It usually is. It usually is, because the room itself is usually $100 less than what he sends, and of course we gotta, you know, pay for the room. So I don't know, man. I'm just like, I'm so tired of these issues. It's unnecessary. It really is. When you considering the phone service is good, but it ain't worth the stress they put you through when you miss a payment or something like that. It becomes ridiculous harassment. It really does, man. So that's pretty much what I gotta say. My name is BDF 44. I thank y'all for watching.